Turnabout Academy. We're going back to school, baby.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Look at them. Those teenagers. Until Jujutsu Kaisen cursed spirits attacked. What's this, Persona? Oh. Hello, Eastwind. Welcome. We're just, here on October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Themis Legal Academy. Oh no, I'm gonna be late! Are you going to high school? Oh wait. Have you are you being like an aide? Yeah. Finally. So this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This place where my many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from his school asking him to pay a visit. Oh, that's nice. Mr. Wright brought us along hoping we'd learn something from the experience. Oh, and if everyone knows, wherever Mr. Wright goes, murder's not far behind. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. Oh man, not only are we going to school, it's a culture festival. October 24th, 1:29 p.m. The Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway. We got culpable Curry. Curry is so culpable it'll be just okay. I don't know. A mock trial. There's a band? Is Bocchi the Rock playing? Prosecute and Classy Cafe. And Guilty Dogs. What in the fuck? Okay, I mean, yeah, it's a legal academy, so I guess they do have to. And then just one thing that says art exhibit. They're legal students that do art. Wow, this place has school festival written all over it. Literally. Well, why are the cold stairs? Is it because everyone's in school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Yeah, you're out of school. You're free. You're free from that. Wonder where Mr. and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Also, I guess we're still in the... Are we still in the flashback? I actually didn't pay attention to the dates. When was it? Oh, it's October, so... Oh my god, yeah. They're still in the flashback. And we're making our way back. We're making our way back to that time period, goodness. I thought we would get out of it after one case. Sounds like a mock trial's about to start. Where is this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading this way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Ray and Apollo there. Because Apollo wouldn't be with us since he said he was leaving. Which is sad. October 24th, 1:33 p.m. It doesn't say a year, that's why. A fan crossover project between this series and My Little Pony, Turnabout Storm. Wow. Who got killed? Was it Fluttershy? Was she the victim? Or was it just a random pony? That is a very interesting... No, fan games, you know. Also, I don't know much about My Little Pony. I just assumed. Name of a pony, Fluttershy. That Applejack one, that's it. Rainbow Sparkle? This must be the lecture hall. Now, they spent some serious money on this place. District Court can't even compete. Hey, Dina, over here. Oh my god, front-facing Apollo again. So scary. Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking all over. Been looking for you two. I'm so sorry I'm late. It's okay. Sorry, we couldn't wait for you. Also, now that I think about it, oh yeah, we are in Athena's perspective this time. And she gets a shine. We didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. What the heck? This man a living statue, bro. What? Is he okay? Rainbow Dash was accused of murder. The definitely was a made-up one. She would do the murder. How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institutions waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, right. You haven't been introduced yet. Phoenix was summoned there to defend her. Yeah. It sounds like an interesting crossover. Ah, yes. You must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I'm Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. Of course you have a cape. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you. Aren't there like many lawyer courses? I guess you would be... Wait, would you study to be a judge? I have no idea anything about law school, how accurate this is. Obviously, it's anime law school. I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too. How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Never do that again. Wow, thanks. That big smile of his is kind of scary though. Goodness gracious. Calm down to that teeth, sir. Okay, hand emoji. Oh, it's gonna be my sleep paralysis theme in the night, guys. Looks like the mock trial is about to begin. What are we doing? What are we gonna do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of mock trial, do either of you know what it's about? Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? You won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it to for the old rip it up and restore trick. Oh my god. The fifth and final video in the crossover was uploaded 10 years ago. Yeah, damn. This series has been going on for a while. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised. It seems I'd better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. So sorry. Let me wait. My brand new shiny badge. It shows that I'm a lawyer. Look at this badge. Oh, thank you for not smiling. What a magnificent presentation technique. Both your timing and speed were impeccable. Speed? You mean speed's important when presenting evidence too? Absolutely. The speed and approach angle theorems are the first things we teach here. Speed and approach angle theorems. Oh goodness! I believe Mr. Wright and others like him already make extensive use of them. You do, boss? Well, to some degree, I guess. I never even crossed my mind. This lawyer thing is deeper than I thought. Anyway, let's talk to him. Fully voiced 9 hours. That's crazy. Some fans can really put their all into some projects. Demas Legal Academy. Now, does anyone have any questions? I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school? What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Ding. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course. And future judges, the judge course. Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law. Yes, well that's what it takes. What makes our school special. And today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. He is legendary. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession. You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor. Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. Turnabout storm started called Elements of Justice after the events of Dual Destiny. Ah. Well, that's cool that they started back up. Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of, but I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course. Oh, you're cute. Constance Court. Constance Court. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Paul's like, I'm so done. Professor Court. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual. Oh, so that's who's late. From what I've learned, our esteemed Mr. Wright here. Oh no, she died in the footage. Tragic. Is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture. A training seminar? For lawyers? What exactly does that involve? Oh goodness! Why, it involves the various skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium, how to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. This is where Phoenix learned it all. His humble beginnings. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. Bing! The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. They did 25 hours of that? That's crazy. Well, I mean, that matches the amount length of time of a case in these games. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. The mock trial. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and top student in the prosecutor course. Face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that. Oh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling. So if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take the training seminar. But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so there's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just a case. But exactly who is it is? Well, that is a special surprise. Miles Edgeworth. Francisca von Karma. Godot got out of prison. A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. Clavier Gavin. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh. Hello, Sunflower. I thought it was Gavin for a second. I was like, what? I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. Wait, Juniper oh my god. It's you. What? Oh, what happened to you? You really, in the future, you really get into the weeds later. Oh my goodness. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you? Oh, this is when she meets, Apollo also. My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too. But what about Professor Court? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you look after our visitors, Juniper. Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods? Is that you? Oh, so you two knew each other already. Adina? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? That's a coincidence. Huh, like fate. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yes. We lived close to each other. So we used to play in the forest together. The forest. Yeah, like a lot. A lot. Won't you look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time. Well, this is Juniper Woods, senior in the judge course. She's a good friend, and I've known her since childhood. Professor invited Mr. Red to the academy. She's a judge course teacher. That still means. His smile is somewhat scary. Somewhat is an understatement. Law school Juniper is scary. There is a slight unnervingness to her. Like she's secretly like a yandere or something, and we're about to just get into corpse party. Maybe it's the outfit. But she also looks normal. It's like very normal, not like a Ace Attorney character at all. I'm surprised she's able to have the flower. Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today. Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. Oh, thank you, Eastwind, for following. No. Aww. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed. Damn, Apollo getting shafted today. Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here. Aw, no fair! I want to see the mock trial too. Sorry, I'm gonna let Apollo pull what little rank he has. If it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright. If that is what you wish. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo. So pay attention. Being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. October 24th, 2:15 p.m. First floor waiting room. Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes. Yeah, she's dead. Juniper's also unlucky. Because she has to deal with another murder. Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. Should have hidden the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. Like she's passionate about law that she believes a mock trial is more exciting. Well, if it's an Ace Attorney mock trial, then yeah, it'd be pretty exciting. What was that? October 24th, first floor hallway. Oh, Dina? I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh? Oh, you better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Professor Means is on some kind of drugs. He won't convince me otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, so some I'm up with him. The outdoor stage. I started this game on 420 and I made the joke that Juniper Woods is just smokes a bunch of weed. Because he's very big into nature. Is this stage some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Adina. Behind the witness stand. What? Here it goes. No! Not the MILF judge! This is tragic. Professor Court! Can you hear me, Professor? Wait, that's who we're supposed to be meeting with? Looks like our meeting's been canceled for us. No way. This can't be real. I do like the found family that Phoenix has created. I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? Let's not talk about the law right now, Adina. It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But, okay, you're the boss. Yeah, time to not get scared about a dead body again. Now she's seen the other dead body. She's fine. Can I present this to you? Oh, a shiny new attorney's badge. Brings back memories. I heard that countless people lived in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright? Strike one. I've always been just as you see me here. Harmless sheep in wolf's clothing. Strike two. Do you have an old picture of yourself? Wait, never mind. I'm not sure I want to see it. Strike three. You're out. Yeah, sorry, no links. I'm sorry. I'm sure I can find something like that. Let's see. What is this? We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this. Yeah, let's study the body. That's the most important part of these cases. I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. Oh, no problem. So I can't be too careful these days. Oh, there's an arrow stuck in her side. Oh no, it's a stand arrow. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. A murder? Here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon? Well, that and the bow that shot it. Right. But where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? I'm not sure. I guess we better do some more investigating before we're jumping to conclusions. Or added to the court record. What about this book? What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has. Girl? She dead. True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court. No, don't! Okay, we'll leave it there. Looks more like a planner than a diary. Let's see. Routine report. Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. 23rd. Meet with Hugh about what that report yesterday. Important. The 24th. Prep for the mock trial. Final confirmation. 1 p.m. Meet with Mr. Wright about training seminar. And 2 p.m. the mock trial begins. So she didn't write this before. She was definitely planning ahead of time. Looks like more of a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it. On and at that. Still, I still think a girl deserves her privacy. But this may help us solve the case. Court's planner. No privacy when you're dead. Oh my goodness, wrist? She was bound? Was anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and take a good look. Well, now that you mentioned it, no blood around it. Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then does that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know! The killer moved the body here while everyone was at the lecture hall. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists. She was bound. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch... she was killed. Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Nice work, Adina. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. Oh my god. You should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case. Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese. What a phrase to say to a dead corpse. Cheese? Not that I was the one with a twisted sense of humor. I think that should do it. Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe it's the source of the noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from Fine Art Club had made them. Fine Art Club? Wait, does the Fine Art Club make paintings for the lawyers? All those paintings in those rooms. There were 2? And that thing over there is the remains of another statue. This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. I wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was a reddish purple color. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. Bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statue? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. And there's a newspaper here. Who uses newspapers nowadays? It's 2013. This girl has a fucking widget AI that tells her people's emotions. I'm sure the internet is pretty popular. There's something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Pending declaration of love rocks campus. Oh wait. Junipers on this? Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus she-devil Juniper Woods. Oh my god. Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student. All 3 of these people were in the intro, so they all have something to do with this case. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's Blackheart. Wait, what? Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Oh. Well, shout out to that prosecutor, though. Lesbian Visibility Week. Gay rights. Maybe she'll win. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. Do you find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? I mean, love is love, Adina. I didn't mean that. But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She never led guys on like that. Oh, is that a girl? It could be a guy. I don't know. It looks like a girl. But who knows? I haven't met the character yet. Adina, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right. But it's still disturbing, even if it's a third-rate tabloid material. School paper with a malicious scoop on an alleged love triangle involving Junie. Yeah, how dare they call her that? That's right, Athena. Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Oh, God. Listen! Something big's happened! I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body had been found on campus. Oh man, Apollo, we should go find that body real quick. We found the body, Apollo. That's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? Yep. What the? You've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once police get here... No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. No. It's the same as the mock trial. Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. What? It's like the mock trial? I know it sounds crazy, but the body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. Someone took mock trial a bit too literally here. It's all exactly like the mock trial. Yeah, maybe she's acting. She's a very good actress. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it? Oh, here come the police. October 24th. Third floor lecture hall. They're thinking faces. Whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. Murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed, then when we discovered the body. Oh yes, second. I know you went through a lot. Have a good night. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Dina. Dina. There you are. Junie, am I glad to see you? I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I'm a student council president after all. I need to be strong. Hang on, let me see this. It does look like a Indian lady. So yeah, were they like going up against each other for her? I mean, she is popular. So she's very cute. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. She does seem still kind of shy. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure. Well, what would you like to know? Tell us about yourself, Juniper Woods. I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. I felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as a student council representative of Demon's Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. Aw. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. Constance Court. Tell us about her. That sort of teacher was Professor Court. If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Oh yes, I do have water. Take a sip. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh, you mean all the students in the judge course had to submit a script? Let me just put my phone here. This music does give off classical vibes. So yeah, all the students in the judge course had to submit a script. Okay, so this is very important. Whose script was selected for this mock trial? And yours was the one she selected? Oh, that's not good. Nah, that's bad. Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Dina, that's not good. The script is exactly what happened in the murder. Oh, thank you. But now Professor Court is... Who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Oh yeah, that's right, she coughed a lot. What's the thing? She was sickly. Excuse me. Ah, it's that good shit. Ah, okay. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. Just take it easy on the weed. She's still got that cough and weed addiction. Oh, goodness. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. Why do you need a script in the showdown between the lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we need a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, all kinds of evidence. Oh, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. You were the only ones in the entire school who knew about all of the details, so you two were the only ones, huh? That's not good. That must be a big pain in the... I mean, it must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning. That's smart. Huh. If you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming. Huh? Who said that? Oh, dude, you good? Also, that is a guy. Oh my goodness. He's got effeminate qualities. Are you okay? Are you gonna die? Do you have that fucking Attack on Titan training gear? Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah! Well, calm down a notch, buddy. She gave an award-winning speech. Award-winning performance as the defendant, man! I think I found a rival to my cords of steel. Good lord. Calm it down, man. Hugh, Robin, aren't you guys gonna introduce yourselves to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treating them rudely. Huh, you're right. I heard Mr. Red was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two. Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. Yep, I'm Athena Sykes. And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. My name's Hugh O'Connor. He did the glasses move. That all people do. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests. Most pretentious introduction ever. What's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Damn. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor. The really cool kind that nails the bad guys. What are you analyzing right now? Yeah, the Robin, the first glance did have feminine qualities, so I did think they were a lady. Dang, no lesbian visibility week today, folks. Oh. No, where's the sincerity? They could be on T though, so I mean maybe. So he makes pottery too? And what's the brace-like contraption for? It's his weight training. For his prosecuting. For his pointing. Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and prosecutor in today's mock trial. Even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Final acting toward Love Triangle centered on campus She-Devil Juniper Woods. Wait, these two are the guys who were supposedly have a thing for Junie? Very different, very different guys. Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that. That's right! The mock trial's just the start! She's also in the school festival's main event! Live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas! Whoa! Whoa. Oh, what were you talking about? I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... My Junie singing on stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed. She's probably also embarrassed. So your performance, how's that gonna go? I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. Ooh, constellations glow through the fabric. Reminds me of Lamar. And this is what I'll be wearing. Embellished with the frills. That's amazing, Junie. But then again, you were always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest. Huh. So you're a fan of the night sky then? Wow, Apollo. Didn't know you were such a romantic. It's not like that. I have this friend, and I go way back, who got me really interested in space. Wait, you had friends? Just ended on that. Color me surprised when you were young. Goddamn. Shit. As student council president, I cannot allow you to be such mean-spirited teasing to continue. I think she's angry. You got in trouble. Oh. The costumes were no problem, but as for singing, I'm not sure No! You can do it! That's right. And anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me. Dude, calm down the energy. It's like a chivalrous love triangle, a damsel in distress, and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Demas Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So, who won? So how did the mock trial end? You were just about to reach a verdict, then the police arrived. Now we'll never know how it would have turned out. I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial. What a phrase. It ended right before the verdict? Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man! I bet I would have won! And I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? Zen in the art of mastering the bar exam. Just really reading that, huh? Well, civil law, corporate law, criminal law, all in that book? Well, it's kind of a small book for all those little laws. It's a high school. We'll settle this some other time, and I assure you, I will win when that time comes. Like I'm gonna let that happen? I don't think so! I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here. Huh. We even have proof of our friendship. What are we talking about here? Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Physical evidence proof? Why are we phrasing it so weird? Yes, we're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Oh, yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. The famed Themis Legal Academy ingenuity at work. So what exactly is the proof of the friendship anyway? Friendship bracelets? Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice, so you can hear it. Her power. Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to be put cheaply on display. Proof? You don't need stinking proof. Us three are friends forever! I'm assuming this love triangle thing has indeed strained our friendship. We can hear discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here? Something wrong, Adina? No, it's none. Oh, alright then. Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle. Oh, who is it? Is it Clavier? Oh no. Hey, you know what I mean? Detective Fulbright? Is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friend. Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods. You're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. Yeah, I kind of got set this way, where this was going. I'm what? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie? Please, Detective Fulbright. We're involved in this case too. Aha! So you're the lawyers that the dispatch said were first on the scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was. I didn't. Number two, the main big reason. Crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. But you can't arrest her on just those grounds. True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me not to say any more than that. So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one too? Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Oh, that's... Yeah, this is good. What? There's blood on this.
Well, that's evidence we made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing. But it sounds fishy to me! That's fishy to me, what? Real fishy! Now, if you would, officers.
Yes, sir. But I need my weed.
That possession is 9/10 of the law. You're under arrest too.
What? That's legal here. I can't let them take her away like this.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Book.
Hold it!
Hold it! Oh, she holded it so much it's an anime cutscene.
Killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina.
Aw.
Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
I hate to interrupt your bonding time, but... Aren't you ever new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer. She's a lawyer still, though.
Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do. I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor. Tina. Apollo. Thank you both. I'm counting on you. We've got your back, Junie.
Guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. Ha 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 ha. I feel like that guy is gonna be secretly evil. It's not just because he's a cop, but something more about him. I don't know. Fishy. Gumshoe, he is not. I can't. That could be it, though. That could be the reason. It's like he's not Gumshoe or Emma Sky. But you know, he seems like he has his heart in the right place. But I don't know. He may either be secretly evil or he may do something secretly evil later.
I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. And I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright.
Take a deep breath and relax, Adina. His hair just points up. It pointed up like that. This transition is funny. I'm here to help with whatever you need. So let's get right on this case.
Right.
Huh. I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. If anyone's gonna solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate. You are a high school student.
Why, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school.
Ah! That was totally rude! And you're not the only one on this case, man. I'm in too! Big time! Juniper Woods! I'm gonna save you! Okay. Now that those two are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about in front of another stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Oh, right. You said the victim's location, position, and so on were just like in the script.
Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Perhaps I could help. Yeah! He's back! And forehead. Yeah, he is! It's his boyfriend! Prosecutor Gavin? What are you doing here?
You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me, or...?
Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I'm Clavier Gavin. Oh, look at this 3D model. Oh, crazy. I think I like the 2D model a little better, but it's still nice. Some know me as Prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band.
Oh, former.
We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably the band went kaput. Well, that does happen when one of the people do get arrested. Perhaps you heard of us, the Gaviners. I was the local vocalist.
Never heard of your band. Then again, I was out of the country till only recently.
But
Can I get your autograph?
What? Never heard of the band, but you want an autograph anyway? You just met him like 3 seconds ago, and you want his autograph. Forgive me, Fraulein, but I've retired from the music biz.
But I'd be happy to offer my autograph as a rock star prosecutor, Clavier Gavin. Oh, okay. That one then. She's a lively one-haired forehead. Didn't know she was your type.
Yeah, no. She's the newest member of the Right Anything Agency, that's all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adina Sykes. Pleasure to meet you too, Adina Sykes. Now that the intros are out of the way, I'm sure you have some questions for me, head forehead?
Oh man, why are you here, buddy?
So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'm here for the same reason as your boss.
To give a lecture and training seminar. So he's the famous prosecutor they invited. And I have another crucial role to play.
The Governors are getting back together for a one-time special performance. Immediately they broke up and they're getting back together for one performance. Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, by the way, really. I kinda had something to do with that. My bad.
Yeah, I know how much you adored our music, Ed Forehead.
Did he? He hated their music.
Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early, but I did graduate from here. Wait, so that performance Junie mentioned. I see you've already heard about that. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow.
Ooh.
2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues. Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright?
Oh yeah, look at that. That's right, for the whole thing.
Oh, they broke Clavier's statue.
Tragic.
Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent too. What a terrible waste.
The worst part of this whole thing is
my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass. Wait, don't tell me your mentor was Professor Court. She was the one who taught me how to think about the law.
Oh, man, that sucks. I miss her already too. She was very cute.
So, Constance Court was your professor here at the academy? She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of saying, the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and always revered what was right beyond all else.
Revered. Referred. The fuck? She loves honesty, basically. Hated dishonesty.
I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
Adina, are you tearing up? A person is dead, Apollo!
No, I can't blame you. Prosecutor Gavin owes a lot to who he is to Professor Court. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined in purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forget already, Airforehead. I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're going to reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch the killer.
Yeah! Let's go! October 24th. The Demons Legal Academy 3rd floor lecture hall.
Yeah! Mock trial reenactment. All rise!
Oh, that is great. I'm already loving this case.
Right, the stage is ready, and you, Airforehead, ready to rock?
No.
The defense is not ready to rock. You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here. Junie's masterpiece, the one everyone's been talking about.
Yeah.
And there's only one instance I borrowed it, if you will. What? Were I borrowed? Is this illegal? Now, Fraulein, we need you to play the part of the defendant and judge as per the script. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Ed Forehead, will play the part of the fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial. Très bien. Let's get started. What are you, Mitsuru now from Persona 3? Defendant / Judge Edina Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for the reenactment of the mock trial. We have a gavel. Or what I like to call the mock trial. Mock trial. Yeah, a double mockery perhaps. But a trial is still a trial. Achtung, baby! It's no holds barred. Let's rock! Yeah! Can we take it easy today?
Objection!
Someone is dead, Apollo! It may just be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. You're the type of person who, when you're playing Smash Bros. With friends, you're like, no items, 3 lives, final destination only. Aren't you? So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court. Great, a judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. That's why she was not in the judge course. Oh, okay. Talk. Summary of the facts. None. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please. You got it, Fraulein Judge. Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. Oh me, oh my. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. That's some seriously bad acting, Fraulein. Good lord. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. Bleh. He's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse. And Forehead, how did these mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. He reacted with, oh, the green sweatsuit. That's not exactly what I would pick to focus on, so why would he care about that? Too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one. In any case, both in the mock trial and in the actual case, Professor Court was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along. Hold it! Hey, wait a sec. The body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. And she was bound. Plus the murder weapon, an arrow, and the lack of blood are also the same. That's right. And therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep rocking it hard, just like that. Okay, defense argument. What is your argument, defense? Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad. Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her. You don't have to ham it up like that, Edina. It's called getting into character, Ed Forehead. Don't be such a wetback blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Then, Hugh said, a frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club room.
which has a clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. 9-9 at forehead. That feigned swagger does not suit you in the least. Order! 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 Especially you, Mr. Justice! Me? But I was trying to get into it like the Mr. Euro Rocker said. Mr. Euro Rocker. Prosecution's rebuttal? So the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections? The autopsy report notes that the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining the real murder weapon. Well, he's just a student, a warm-up act, while I'm the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. So the true murder weapon was most likely the awl that was left in the art room. The fake murder weapon on Juniper. Well, okay, the mock trial's real weapon, but well, the police believe it was the real one for the real ass murder. This getting layers of meta. An awl, what's that? An awl, you say? What might that be? She asked the question twice. It's a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo of you here if you're interested. There it is. Gross. It's all bloody up to the handle. Please tell me it's just paint. It is. Most likely from online. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place. So the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage? And the body was moved. The murder took place in the third floor art room, but the body was found in the quad. It must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way. Not at all. There's a maintenance area and a storehouse right outside the art room. And a cart used to carry balls around was found there. Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. That's a pretty big one. A jumbo, yeah? Big enough to fit a person or a body in it. The defendant dropped the body from the art room window, then moved in with the cart. That is how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself. You don't say!
Objection!
Objection! A body dropped from the 3 stories up, which shows signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
That's his voice? Very different. They definitely changed voice actors. Objection! That may be true, but you fail to account for the large high jump mat in the storehouse. A body dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes. It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite the crafty killer. An attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. They moved the body to the quad, where it would be an easy shot from the club room. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the Olive's stab wound. Sounds like he has only praise for Junie's script. Were there any further arguments from the defense? Nope. It seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you
Please, Fraulein Judge. Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Very well, this court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial of a mock trial, I don't want to declare Junie guilty. Yeah, perhaps that's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Yeah, it's a little bad luck to declare our real defendant guilty of something else. Besides, it's about to get I might get back to my investigation. Thanks, you two. That little run-through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. The mock trial script added to the court record. Top secret script written by Junie. There's only one copy. 4 pages. Achtung, baby! The prosecution's ready. Already got her witness sized up to. Let's see. Top secret script. Facts about the case. Body with a protruding arrow found in the quad. But the murder weapon wasn't all. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room, where the traces of blood were found on the floor. The body was dropped from a 3rd floor art room to the maintenance area below. A mat was laid out to cushion the fall. The ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body onto the stage. The Archer Club's room has a good view of the quad. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like the Archer Club member had shot the victim with an arrow. All. Bywood School Festival things to prepare. Bywood School Festival funds. Get from hardware store. The arrow. If I borrow one from the archery club, it could give away part of the script's plot. To be determined. Okay. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Man. That was quick. Prosecution Black was almost too good. Wait, so... Witness sized up. Yeah, damn. He's almost too good. That's why they allow him to be a prosecutor even in jail. You're sure in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Professor Court. And there's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Anyway, I want to say goodbye, as I'm sure I'll be seeing you later. See ya, man. It was good to see him again. And hear his theme song. It's a good theme song. I always thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. To be honest, he's like the least scary out of all of them. Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice. Yeah, he's not so bad as the prosecutors go. We should get back to investigating too. Don't nearly have enough information yet. And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accepted Junie's case. Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. You want to see my badge? Oh, nice! Your attorney's badge. That's the first thing you want to present when you meet someone. Oh my god, this theme song though. Wait, hang on. It's Apollo's theme. But just a remix of it. Oh my god. Holy shit, this fucks. Ba, ba, na, 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 na. Holy shit, this is so good. All right. Yeah, that's... Damn, that's very good. Damn. That's the first thing you want to present when you meet someone new. Hey, that's what we all lawyers do. You heard that? From whom? Who else? Mr. Wright. Just remember, your badge comes first. See, Tina? Check it out. This is my attorney's badge. Oh, that's so intense. I want to present mine like that too. Oh my god. I found this. Torrid love triangle. Juniper sure is popular with the guys. Of course she is. She's pretty. Plus she has such a sweet and caring personality. I know what you're thinking. Why can't Athena be more like that, right? But no! The thought never crossed my mind. Let's see. Panic. Sorrow. Yep, that's exactly what crossed his mind. Oh, any ideas, Apollo? The most prominent feature of this case is how closely it resembles a script. That makes it a tough one because we have a firm understanding of them both. No sweat. We can reenact a mock trial as many times as we want by reading the script. I'll check it out in the court record and commit it to memory later. Good. I bet the script and the mock trial are going to be centerpiece in the real trial. Make sure you know them inside and out. Yes, sir, Mr. Justice! Mr. Justice? Careful, I could get used to that. Apollo, any advice on how to investigate this case? Start by interviewing people about the basic facts. Interview people, got it. Hey, you there, what can you tell me about the... Well, hold on, Athena. The trial's tomorrow, so try to limit it to people with some relation to the case. Okay, got it. Limit the interview pool. Right. You might also want to take it down a notch, otherwise you'll be dead by tomorrow. He wants me to calm down? At a time like this? Johnny's fate rests in my hands. I just have to win this one. Alright, let's move. Probably to the outdoor stage. Hey, what do you think you're doing? This crime scene's off limits to students. I'm not a student, I'm a lawyer. Yeah, right. Just because you're in law school doesn't mean you're a lawyer. You should see what she did to the last cop who said something like that to her. What, are you threatening an officer of the law? Dude. Yikes, no, it's not a threat, it's more like a friendly warning. I guess we should go before I get myself get arrested by assaulting an officer. Because that's what she's gonna do. Let's just go to the right anything agency. We gotta tell people. Hey, Trucy, what you doing? Any ideas, Trucy? A school festival? Why didn't you take me with you? Oh, only Mr. Wright was officially invited? Apollo and I were just tagging along, but we are lawyers after all. Well, my magic act would have made a great warm-up for the mock trial. They'd have seen how even the most crucial evidence could vanish in the blink of an eye. Probably precisely why Mr. Wright didn't invite you. Ouch. Sorry, Trucy. Playing the second fiddle again. Athena, don't you think the Right Anything agency has about run its course? What do you mean? Okay, we just going kaput right now? Isn't it obvious? It's time for the Right Anything Academy. And you, Athena, I want you to be the head of our psychology department. What, you're gonna teach people? What? Oh, what other departments will we have? Well, I'll be the head of the magic department. And we'll have a Cords of Steel department and a bluffing department. 4 departments. We're set. But then who'll be the head of the toilet cleaning department? Wait, who does clean the toilets now? Athena's the new one. What do you feel about this drama? Hey, is that a morning paper? Something like that. It's a school paper. I was thinking your magic tricks would make a great article. Really? A newspaper article about my tricks? That would be so cool! The moment the interview starts, I'd suddenly disappear, shocking the interviewer. But on an actual interview, they couldn't call the article the interview. The interview that vanished. I'll just leave it at that. Look at my attorney's badge. Hey, that's an attorney's badge. Promise me you won't make it disappear. What a mean thing to say. Do I look like someone who'd do something like that? No, I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, I hear they reissue badges that get lost, so... Hey, isn't that great? That means you have nothing to worry about. Give it. Yeah, but seriously, please don't make mine disappear. I wouldn't want to have to explain. Well, that was a fun little detour. Sadly, she is not involved in the case today. Maybe next time. October 24th, Demons Legal Academy. Mr. Wright! Oh, hello. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright took her in. I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The ends justify the means. What do you mean the ends justify the means? What? I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means. What? Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, don't you? Do you not? Of course I do. Junie wouldn't even hurt a fly. Never do that again. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are results. It is the height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. Sure, I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of the ends justify the means part. Yeah, that sounds, like you want to do anything to get her out of the situation. Well, you are still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. Are you the killer? There is but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense. Well, actually, you gonna take her case, Professor Means? I may be a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. In fact, I have even battled Professor Court in court. I feel like he's the killer. Last time, I remember one time where the French attorney was a murderer. That was wild. No kidding? So you guys were rivals or something? No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Professor Court and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class. Wow, I bet they both used to really bring it. Now, if you would excuse me, I'd best go discuss the case with Juniper. Professor Means, please wait. I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case. It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence. Really now? You two? And when were you planning on telling me? Like what, guys? Sorry, boss. I know we should have asked first, but... Relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions. And I think you made the right one. How wonderful. Very well, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. But Professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help you. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once. Let's hope it never comes to that. Yeah, no, this guy's getting suspicious. He's one of our suspects. Either he is the suspect, or we haven't met them yet. Really, we have 3 suspects right now. It's the 2 boys in the love triangle and this dude. Maybe even the fucking writer of the article is a character we never met. I don't know. Now, if you would excuse me. Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating in fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please. Yeah, please. Tell me stuff about the murder. Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran into Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Seems the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. The police are searching the art room. But whether they'll find anything, well, what? Come to think of it, it's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Even allowed to do that? It's no big deal. As long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Let's, no, never mind. Now, where was I again? There's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. Rumor about the academy. So were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The Dark Age of Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. I don't know why they don't say defense lawyers. They just say lawyers. That's a little weird, but okay. There's a lot of that going around these days. Because prosecutors are prosecuting lawyers. But, yeah. But the question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Right. As long as those results come by fair and honest means. Oh, but what was it Professor Means said? The end justifies the means. The Dark Age of Law. There's clouds in the sky. To survive the Dark Age of the Law, you must use any means necessary. Application of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Demas Legal Academy. But what'll happen to our legal system if results are all that matter anymore? Relax, it's just a rumor. I take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence. I think that about wraps it up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try to talking to as many people as I can on campus. I know about this. Things like that sure scream out school days, don't they? Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like school papers or mock trials? Nah, that wasn't my thing. I was an art major. Oh yeah, that's right, you were. An art major? Now how'd you become a famous attorney? It's kind of complicated. And when I say kind of, I mean really, really complicated. You should play my games to find out. Oh. He must really mean it. I'm picking up a complex emotions in his voice. A lot of stuff happened. School days. Hey, this is a picture! For having presented Phoenix with the Demas Herald Extra in episode 3 of Dual Destinies. Hey, this is his art student days. Look at my badge. Oh, I already did that. The arrow? Listen, Athena. There's a certain amount of etiquette involved in presenting evidence. You're free to shove this and that into my face, but at least get my attention first or give me some sort of warning. In other words, do as I say, not as I do. The maintenance area seems like a good start. October 24th, Demas Legal Academy maintenance area. So this is the maintenance area. Let's see. During the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said that the art room is right above here on the dirt floor, and that the body was dropped from there onto the high jump mat from the storehouse. Right, and then he claimed that the body was transported to the stage in a ball cart. And then, there's someone else here. Hey, it's Robin! Whoa, you scared the crap out of me! Whoa, calm down, Robin. You, yikes, right back at you! So what are you doing out here? I'm working out so I can be strong enough to save Juniper. I'm so worked up. My training brace is almost breaking at the seams. If he is the murderer, then his breakdown's gonna go wild. Oh, right. The girl you like got arrested, so you're psyching yourself up to rescue her. Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men. That's why I work out with my manly brace. Except that I hear some discord in that manliest of men's voice of yours. I don't mean to be rude, but can't you talk without shouting? And that's coming from Paulo. Sorry! I'll try not to shout so much, if at all possible. That is! Which is not at all possible, by the sound of it. Do you mind if I ask you some questions as Junie's lawyer? No problem! Ask away! Keep him coming, man! Ouch! My ears ache already! There we go. Robin Newman. Robin, could you tell me a little more about yourself? You want to know about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club. The Fine Arts Club? Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard. 2 statues on this stage. Did y'all make those statues? Say, did you create those stage statues by any chance? You bet I did. Both of them. Put my blood, sweat, and tears into those things, man! Yeah, it must have been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that. Nah, I couldn't face Professor Cord if I let something like that get me down. What do you mean? Professor Cord was the Fine Arts Club advisor. She was all about the truth and beauty, man. She always said, the only good result is the truth. That and only lawyers who seek the truth through legitimate means produce worthwhile results. Oh, then, yeah, means definitely killed her. I'm like, I'm locking it down. Means did it. They obviously butted heads on those ideals. Yes, I'm totally on your guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman. Yeesh, you call me loud when I practice my court steel. About the murder. Oh man, why'd I have to go and take the prosecutor course? I mean, how am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm starting to be a prosecutor? Don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you'll see. The 3 of us had a dream. We swore we'd make it happen together. Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials. The Dark Age of Law? Ha! We were gonna put a nail in his coffin, man! Wow, you guys swore to do that? But no! That stupid school rule had to ruin it! School rule? Which one? Anyone with prior conviction, no matter how minor the offense, they won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid holier-than-thou school! Oh shit, you got a conviction? A tough legal academy with even tougher rules. Junie will never become a judge unless I prove her innocence. I mean, I should also go to jail for life, but yeah. Oh, I thought he was talking about himself also, like maybe he had a conviction, like a small-time felony or some shit. And if I fail, the 3 of them will never realize their dream. Oh, maybe he is talking about himself. Maybe that's something that will be revealed later. It's like someone put pressure on my pressure. Athena, don't worry. If you fail, Juniper's law career is the least you have to worry about. So shout out to that cat in the background. Yeah, you can't examine things anymore. Unless there's a button that I am missing right now. One, the stick. Clicking. That clicks autoplay. Circle? X obviously selects. Triangle is... Yeah. Like gameplay.
I've been meaning to ask you about this love triangle. Paper! So, Robin, is this article true? The author of that article has been gunning for the three of us for some reason. It's been nothing but trashy articles like this for as long as I can remember. Maybe the author just wants your attention. No way, man. The venom in those articles is way beyond that. I wonder. Look at my attorney badge. Whoa, check out that badge. What do you think? Nice and shiny, huh? It's awesome. If the planning ever starts to peel or it gets bent up, let me fix it up for you. Really? Thanks. No problemo. I'll have some primo clay and glaze at the righty just in case. He's glazing that badge up. Wait, what does clay have to do with my badge? The mock trial script. Whoa, deja vu, man. It's like I can almost taste my near victory again. But no, the final showdown was canceled because of that murder. This topic sure seems to strike a raw nerve. I hope it doesn't come between you guys. You kidding? Our friendship, it's like a diamond, only tougher. It's like a powder keg before the spark. Stop breaking things. It's like the calm before the storm. In other words, it's under a lot of pressure and ready to blow at any moment. So accurate. Well, I think that's everything, right? Find a witness for the trial, and then search the entire campus. It's a hallway. Back at the lecture hall. Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh. Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Is this Steam still? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating on your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking good for Juniper. Dude, you're supposed to be a defense attorney, my dude. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the sage and the art room weren't in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script or wrote it. But look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two. So just leave it to him. There it is again. Picking up some discord in Hugh's voice. He must be worried about Juniper. Hugh O'Connor, tell me about you. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Whatever. I'm 6'1", and under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say, I never missed a mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too. yeah, you are, I can tell. How can you even say that with a straight face? Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind. I heard you the first time. What about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. Excuse me? You saw the body? Right, and I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. Hugh, would you mind telling us a little more about that? Yeah, I'm sorry, did you just discover a real-ass body and didn't tell anybody about it? Before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was there here in the lecture hall. Oh boy. Announcement for the mock trial will begin shortly. That's right. There was that announcement and then everyone came here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. guys got dressing rooms? Like your own personal dressing rooms? That's a total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Aw. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery club range on the other side of the quad. Did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building. And then, as I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body. Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial, even though you just discovered that body? What's wrong with you, my dude? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Where'd you get that? So this article in the Demas Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. You motherfucker! You saw a body and were like, well, I really gotta make that confession though, so, yeah, nah. What's wrong with you, my dude? Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. It was called off anyway. He really wanted to win that bad. Bad enough to ignore a dead body? This guy's insane. Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? No, it's not normal. Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good. Because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we'll prove Juniper's innocence. You'll see. Heh. I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what next? Oh. Demas Herald? So you really declared that you would confess to Junie if you won the mock trial? He's definitely not the shy type. Yeah, well, that's just a genius that is me. My thoughts and actions are on a whole other level from you mouth breeders. No, it's your vanity that's on a whole other level. Okay. There's stage. Can we go in now? I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police were discussing something over there. I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here it goes. You know, watch what you're... Huh? Someone in there? Ouch! Who put this stupid box here? Wait. Apollo! This box! There's... What now? There's someone... something inside! Will it be a snake? Excuse me? Metal Gear Solid? You morons just blew my cover. Can I do a Solid Snake impression? No. What the? There really is someone inside. That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior and junior in the judge course. What's with the box? It's the fate of who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none might see my face for the light of day. Colonel. Wait, have you taken Checking the judge court. Did you write a mock trial script too? This obviously is a Solid Snake reference. It's a person in a box and keeps doing a snake. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission and wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Yep, I'm going to attempt the worst snake impression ever. Well, we live our lives. Miriam Scuttlebutt. Not even close to a Solid Snake at all, though. The name. Oh, so you're going to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper. Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand. Naturally. So, the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box. Disguised so I get my scoops. But you're right. It's me. So tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Wait a second. Miriam, repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains bad as his ears, poor Juniper. I'm taking a stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? Oh, you sensed it. I thought so. At the end of my bracelet's reacting. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick. Ooh. How are we supposed to detect only the hands and the eyes? I wish it could go a little faster. Looking at the hands. I think the last one. There it is.
Gotcha!
She tenses up her arms. That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said for Juniper's sake. It's like you're subconsciously tensed up because you're lying. What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay then, let me tell you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Demas Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely, one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism, because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence. Here. Oh, thank you. An extra edition of the Demas Herald published to coincide with the mock trial. Paper that covers the mock trial. Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interests in mind. Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do. Because you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence.
Take that!
You called her a witch. That's the Demas Herald, the paper I publish. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. What does that even mean? It's like noises of the box? You've got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? If you've just given me the info you have,
stupid pawn. Juniper's just using you. Alright, that's who you really are, girl. Damn. Jealousy, I swear. Now I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? No, duh. She's the target of my scoops, and the readers demand dirt. Extra, extra. The dirty little secret of Squeaky Clean Student Council President. Dirty little secret? That's the name of a song. I love that band. Song. Alright, what are you planning to say in court? I'm a witness to hear her part in the crime. I'm gonna tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. My brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means? Wait a second. In this dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Meeting's method. The Colonel, even future judges. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over the campus. Oh, okay, Watergate, what the fuck? Let's go. Secretly recording every last word without anyone being any the wiser. Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room. You put a tape recorder in the art room? What did it record? You want to know? You really want to know? Yes, please, that's so nice of you to... Shh. Like I tell you now, the big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. You're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? And what do you mean by false fatal fissure? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be. They still seem to get along fine to me. I did send some Discord though. Shh, you don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers, and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to an extreme idea you and Professor Means have? Why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here. Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out in the dark and into the light? Shh! I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Colonel. I mean, if you just came out of the box, I would change your voice to anything other than a terrible solid snake impression. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper is. Okay, I guess you could stay in the box forever for all I care. We're gonna have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. Well, I think I've talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case. Oh, that was Athena. But okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Oh wait, we haven't met Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Wanna see my attorney's badge? You wanna give me a present? Slip it through the hole in the box. Or if it's too big, you can open the top and give me it that way. So, which is gonna be? Either way creeps me out. Tell me about your paper. I love this paper. The paper quality, the printing method, the smell of the ink. Could it be more perfect? Too bad fucking newspapers went out of style. Is it really that amazing? Meh! You just don't get it, do you? Toilet paper, hamster cage lining, Windows paper. My paper is awesomely versatile.
Get a website. I don't understand that the contents run the entire spectrum of fecal matter as well. Damn, fucking savage, bro. Oh, god, that was great. Detention center. I'm getting sleepy. I'm almost done though. Junie! Dina! Thank you so much for coming. She called me Dina like she used to. Maybe she felt letting her guard down. Maybe she got tired of calling you by your nickname. Just she's calling you by your name. Goodness. Ginny, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. I think we haven't heard already so far. However, yes? What is it, Junie? There was this one article in the school paper. I mean, this one. It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me. I've been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh, and me. You want to say friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. On the passion of high school drama. I wish I could have experienced it. Oh, the passion of high school drama. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. Oh. That's a choice you made already. No wonder she ends up liking Apollo. They both wear red. Got brown hair. Yell loudly. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. So Robin had won. You wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Oh, Robin was... Wait, was Robin kind of going to confess, or... I think if Robin wins and there's no confession at all. Sorry, I guess my personal problems won't overlap. Probably won't have any help in court, huh? You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. The all. So, how did you get that all in there? I was wondering about that all you had on you when you were arrested. Tell us, Big Spocker. I'm reading that again. Getting tired. We're almost done. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. We've got nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. Still, that blood red color on the all bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but it probably was just paint. But that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the all when we were prepping yesterday. Uh-oh. It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Dina and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key and an awl. Professor Court normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club advisor. And since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too. But let's not jump the gun on this. So the prep work for a mock trial, huh? You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right?
Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school around 6 p.m. Did you notice anything different about her? No. I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. Looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to protect you and to prove you're innocent tomorrow. I know. And I believe in you, Dina. Well, I should go now. Bye. See you later, Juniper. She gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of a girl we met back at the academy. The Junie I knew was always like that. A little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still. What is it? Well, when Juniper and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts. Seriously? Yeah, but it was really faint. It might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship. Is there? Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know, that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can feel it. That's real friendship. I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial. What I'm getting is that the Apollo's hair is like an antennae to detect his friend. Yep, tomorrow's a big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor. Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described. I wish those were the only similarities they shared. What do you mean? What I mean is the script in this case are exactly the same in almost every aspect, so it follows the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did. Oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. That's not gonna happen this time. Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo, and he's the king of being fine. Yeah. And with that, to be continued. Goodness, we're finally done. Wow. Long day. Almost 8 hours. We finished one case and then started another. I'm gonna do the trial next time. Oh, look at that art. Let's see what the art looks like. Hang on. No, it's not. Whoops. Look at that. Yep. School love. Truly a mind-boggling case. And the portraits of the other ones kind of ruined what's gonna happen next, but it's fine. Kind of guess things would not involve certain people like that. This is it though. Oh my goodness. So much happened. Glad we made a lot of progress today. I am now tired. I'm gonna head ready for bed. It is 1 a.m. even though it's the weekend. I'm already tired. Thank you everyone for coming on by. Thank you Eastwind for the follow. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this case goes. I think it's already a lot better than 2. Actually, I think 2 in the beginning was still very good. So, but 3, we don't know who the murderer is, so that's always a positive in my book. But still seems very interesting. We got to see Clavier again. He was cool. And yeah, now Athena has to take center stage in this case. So hopefully things work out.